My name's Pete Woods, you're watching Hexham TV. Who are you?
I'm Jane Torday and I live in Hexham, and I've come to this wonderful Fix-It event for the first time this morning.
And what have you brought to the Fix-It event?
I have brought, very conveniently or inconveniently, depending on how you see it, my toaster stopped working yesterday. My toaster, which I've had for 5 years, and they're taking a lot of trouble with it. They're dismantling it, and it's because the lever doesn't work, so you can't hold any toast down in it. So this is very interesting to watch it being dismantled and checked out. I don't know yet whether I'm going to go away with the working toaster or not, but I'm giving it a very fair chance, and so are they. Lovely organisation. It's marvellous.
So you've had a toastless morning this morning?
I've had a toastless morning, you're right. Luckily I had some fresh bread, which was fine. I could, cope without.
I'm Gordon Cawthorne from Chesterwood, near Hayden Bridge.
And what have you brought to the repair shop today?
Well, I brought an old-fashioned stereo system in, because I have a collection of 33-speed records which I haven't been able to play. Wondering if they can fix the record player on the top here so that I can play my collection, of old records.
And how old is the stereo?
Well, it was it's probably about 40 years old, I would think. It was my mother-in-law's, who died recently, and when I took it from the house and brought it home, I messed on with it a little bit myself to try, but I couldn't fix it. So when I saw this advertised, I thought, what a great idea, so I came down early this morning and having a look at it, to see if they can do some work with it,
And are they hopeful?
Well, I think they're very clever people, and apart from anything else, I've learned a lot myself, by watching what he's doing, which, comes in handy sometimes. But I just don't know whether they'll be able to fix it or not,
Fingers crossed. And which record are you looking forward to listening to?
Oh,
most?
which record? I've got a lot of. Well, they're all, old records. So to think of, Frank Sinatra. I think I would like to listen to a lot of his, which young people don't listen to anymore. You never hear these songs being played on the radio, So it's Frank Sinatra, really, yeah.
Well, fingers crossed that Frank Sinatra will be spinning on your stereo.
Yeah, I'd like to think so, But hasn't it been good here this morning? There's a lot of people. You can get a cup of coffee and also the money. I think the money goes to charity or whatever it is. So that's a good thing as well,
And it's great for the environment as well.
Oh, it is,
yeah. Things that getting fixed rather than being thrown away.
Exactly that, yeah.
I'm Renee.
And I'm Jo.
And we both volunteered to do the Repair and Mend Cafe because we feel it's important that things don't get thrown out just because they've got a hole. And it's great fun to do. Get all together, share knowledge.
And often people don't know where to go to get things repaired these days. So, in fact, I've learnt more than I've mended this morning, actually. I've picked up several new skills from talking to my team members.
Yeah, same.
And what sorts of things have people brought in this morning?
Zips that needed repairing. There's a basket. You made a very beautiful repair.
Baskets, woven, willow basket that needed repairing, and I did it with fabric actually.
And a sock that needed repair that you use felting for, which is
I use a felting technique for mending holes in socks, which looks, and I am now donning somebody's gloves.
And where did you both learn the skills that you have now?
Some of them at my grandmother's knee, I would say.
Yeah, I would say at my mother's knee, and I'm also coming from an upholstery background, and a lot of the skills are very transferable. So I'm having a ball, really. It's really nice.
And is this event going to be repeated?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the idea is it's going to happen every 3 months. So I think it's been quite an amazing turnout considering it's the first one. It's been really busy this morning. So it looks like it's fulfilling a need, I would say.
I think that is absolutely right, yes.
And would you encourage other people to volunteer to be menders and repairers if they've got the relevant skills?
Definitely.
Absolutely would. It's great fun.
She's very sociable.
Sorry, I'm concentrating.
Very sociable and you learn a lot actually as well. So
And we learn.
Yeah.
We all learn. Every day is a school day, isn't it?
yeah, looks like. I was going to show you this, which is something like the sashiko Japanese technique of repair. So you put the fabric you're going to use to repair it behind the cloth and then do some hand stitching and over stitching on the machine. So that bit there, I've used the original fabric but turned the other way around. That bit is actually a bit wrong, so I'm going to take that out and use this with some indigo coloured stitching over the top. And these are some socks that I've darned using one of these that some people may not even have seen, which is a darning mushroom. So you put that inside and do something like a weaving technique to repair that with the right colour wool. Okay. Sometimes people like to use contrasting colours, like some orange thread to lend some red.
I'm Anna Ostler.
So Anna, what have you brought to the Repair Cafe today?
I brought this theodolite, and it was something that my husband made into a light because he just collected things. But I had visitors, and it was knocked over by a young child, and I couldn't find this piece to fit in until today. It's 2 years ago that I've started this hunt. It had actually moved inside. So when I came this morning and showed Colin it, he was talking things through with me and said, bring it down and we'll have a look. I went home and realised that it had been pushed in when it had hit the floor. So I still couldn't get the bulb fitted, and so I brought it down, and Colin has managed to show me how to fit the bulb in. So he's corrected something which has been a bugbear for me for 2 years, because it really means a lot to me. He just was such a clever man, and I needed to keep this as a souvenir, along with many others that he did, yeah.
I'm David Dixon, the bicycle mayor for Tynedale for my sins.
So David, you're taking part in the repair shop today. What sorts of repairs are you doing on bikes?
Well, I'm just doing rudimentary repairs because I'm not a skilled technician, but I am an enthusiastic amateur and I've always fixed my own bikes. So I'm just doing some basic maintenance for certain people, helping to adjust gears, mend tyres, mend inner tubes, mend some spokes, these sorts of simple things which can hold certain people back when they're wanting to get out on their bike.
And what sort of response have you had from people today?
Well, limited to start with, but now the word's got around and now we're getting a few bikes in, and we've also repaired a child's scooter. So really we want to try and embrace all types of wheeled vehicle, really, apart from motor cars. Part of what I'm doing at the moment is to promote the Hexham community cargo bike, which is this wonderful beast here, and it's electric assisted, and what we're trying to do is to promote it with local businesses to see if we can encourage them to use it for deliveries, but also for families to go shopping or to transport young children. And so if anyone wants to borrow it, then please contact me via my website, which is Bicycle Mayor for Tynedale. If you just Google that, then you can get in touch with me with a view to borrowing it for any activity that you'd like to use it for.
And do you have to have special training to borrow the bike, or can you arrange that?
I can arrange the training, which is it's a very simple training. It's a very simple bike to learn. So if you're an accomplished cyclist, it won't take you very long to pick up how to use it.
Is it free or is there a cost involved?
No, it's free at the moment because it's a trial. The County Council have provided it for us, and hopefully we can get some more if this proves to be successful. I just wanted to promote our cycle festival, which is happening on the 12th of September between 12 and 4. It's a Sunday, and the centre of Hexham will be traffic free, will be car free, and there'll be lots of exciting activities for all ages to do with cycling, trying out new bikes, trying out electric bikes. There are competitions, all singing, all dancing, cycling, literally. Unicyclist, you name it, it'll be there. So we encourage anyone in Tynedale to come to our bike festival on the 22nd of September.
I'm Helen.
And I'm Matthew.
And Helen, you brought your bike along today. Tell me a little bit about the issue that you've had.
So this was my son's bike and it broke, and he gave it to me when he went overseas, and I really wanted to use it, but it's just been sitting in my loft for 6 months doing nothing. So seeing this was on today gave me the impetus to bring it along, and it's lost a pedal. I've got the pedal, but it's come off and it kept falling off.
So Matthew, you've come along to try and help today. Any success?
Well, if I show you the pedal and the crank on the back of the bike, you'll realise we've not been able to fix it this time. I have brought down 101 bolts and nuts and various bits and pieces, but not the exact one that this bike needs, which is, I guess, how it goes sometimes. However, we do know what the problem is, and we can offer Helen an idea of how to get it fixed in due course. But I guess it's half the problem solved. It would have been nice to have it completely sorted out today, but it's just one of those things, we haven't quite got the right part. To have the right part for every bike that might come in here on a day like today would be probably, well, I'd need a van load of stuff outside. But at least we know what the problem is and it can be fixed.
So has that been helpful?
It's been incredible. It's been incredibly helpful because it was just sitting in my loft and I was burying my head in the sand about it, just thinking I need to get that out. But so this has been really good to get it out. But also David, who's over there working, he's also done a quick sort of look over it to make sure everything else is all right. So now I'm confident that everything else is okay, and I feel confident because of what Matthew's told me that I can actually have a go at it myself, and then if it doesn't work, I'll bring it back next time.
Yeah.